is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP, California, coming at you guys. Well, it's kind of a bright, sunny day. It's a little chill. I'm taping this right after Villa's win today against Crystal Palace. It is the 4th of March. But let's get into the 5 things we learned about Aston Villa from us here at the North End YouTube channel. Before we do, please like and subscribe. Give me a comment. Get at me. Tell me you're tired of me talking about the weather, like I know all my Toronto people are. Or tell me, you're coming to visit. We'll go get a drink and watch a game somewhere. But get at me. These are the 5 things we learned about Aston Villa as they beat Crystal Palace 1-0 at home. It didn't hurt that Crystal Palace got a red card probably about the 60th minute. From there on out, it was smooth sailing for Villa, but there is still 5 things we can pull out of this game and make sure we keep up to date with everything going along at Villa. Number 1, I want to get the bad news out of the way first, and there is some bad news. The bad news is Boubacar Kamara got injured, and that is really, really bad news. He is our Rolls Royce. I think he's one of the best holding mids in the world. I think he's one of the best holding mids in the league. Maybe just beaten out, just maybe by Casemiro at Man U. But yeah, he was doing really well. He had 38 passes at a 90% pass rate. Sorry, my dog's fighting with my cat. And sadly, his replacement is Callum Chambers, who, while is big and is still really mobile of a player, doesn't quite possess that confidence, that silkiness that Boubacar Kamara does. He made 27 passes at an only 77% rate. And that is not as important, that is not as good as Boubacar Kamara. Sorry, my dog just jumped right up in front of me here to get some love. And we know everybody here at the North End loves dogs. So I'm just going to keep him in the video. That's number 1, right? Injury news. That's a terrible thing for Aston Villa. Number 2, though, we got a lot of good news. 1 is solid defensive improvements. Not only do we get a shutout today, but Cash, Mings, Konza, even Emery Martinez had over a 90% pass completion rate. And if you're going to be playing out from the back, you have to have that. You can't be missing passes out from the back. There was only one time we really lost possession. It was actually Douglas Luiz who lost it about 10 yards, 15 yards outside of the 18-yard box. The defense quickly compacted itself, held it out for a corner. Dougie apologized, and we moved on. But holding a shutout is key. We did get scored on, but that did get called back for offsides, and he was offsides. As I stopped to see the replay, I thought he was offsides, and then they drew the line, and it looked a lot tighter than I thought it was. But it was good to see Aston Villa get another clean sheet. I know Emery Martinez really loves those. He thinks about those. He brings that up quite often. And the more we have the ball in this new possession-based Unai Emery style format, the better we are going to be because we're going to have it longer. And if we have it longer, we give other teams less of a chance to score. Us passing out from the back was so much better today. We were able to find midfielders, to overlap them. We were able to find 8s and 10s who were able to turn and take it up the field. We spread the field out really well. And when you have everybody completely spread out and making it one-on-ones, it's really easy for guys to slip away from their mark and receive that ball from the defense. And it looked great. That's one of the big things, is just the defensive solidity, and just the passing out was so good today. Number 3, John McGinn of old. John McGinn, have a bow. You had a stellar performance today. I'm not saying it was man of the match, but it was really good. And I don't know who won man of the match today, but John McGinn played exceptionally well. He was able to control the ball, do his little butt turn a few times. He looks a little thinner. It looks like he lost a little bit of weight, maybe 5-10 pounds, and he just looks far more energetic than he used to. He made 24 passes for a 95% rate. That's huge. That's huge. When you got that, that is a great thing. He had 41 touches. Thanks, buddy. There's my cute little German Shepherd. He wants to get in on the video. We had 41 touches for John McGinn, and he was an outlet constantly. He supplied the pass through Crystal Palace's defense for Maddie Cash to get the assist. He several times broke up play from the opposition and was able to pass our way out. It was just a stellar performance from John McGinn, the John McGinn of old. And I don't know if it was a man of the match performance, but it sure as hell was close enough. So I'm going to take it. John McGinn, you're worried about your spot this summer. You should be. But after that performance, I'm clapping my hands. You played great. Number 4, maybe the only guy to play better than John McGinn. Cash is money, baby. Maddie Cash played exceptionally well today. He had 3 dribbles. He had a who score rating of 7.62%, the highest on the team, and he never got dispossessed once. So that was a huge play for us. I really was worried that Maddie Cash was going to be losing his position to Ashley Young. And for me, Ashley Young was playing out of his skin good. But I really value what Maddie Cash brings to Aston Villa, and for him to start getting results and playing this well is key for him to continue to stay at Aston Villa. And he's a ripe age of 25, so he has several more years he can play at Aston Villa, and hopefully he can stay fit and he can give more performances like that. So Maddie Cash, well done. You're my man of the match. And number 5, and this is probably one of the most important ones watching this game and messaging with my WhatsApp groups, all the Villa fans, is, we saw Unai Emery Ball. And Unai Emery Ball has been with Aston Villa now for several weeks. He stamped that down really early. But we're creating more and more chances from Unai Emery Ball. We scored a few weeks ago against Arsenal, our second goal, where we just made 5 or 6 passes. We broke them down. We were behind their defense. We put it across, and Phil Coutinho scored a beautiful team goal. We created 4 or 5 of those opportunities today. Our goal came from one of those opportunities. John McGinn's chance where he got a dummy from Ollie Watkins came from that opportunity. And Ollie Watkins himself had a clear opportunity to score and just scuffed it wide. Honestly, I think he went to the wrong side of the goal. But he had one of those chances too. And it's all coming from this Unai Emery Ball, spreading out the field, finding the open guy, playing it through their opposition quickly. It just looks beautiful. So the Unai Emery Ball is coming along fantastically. Even against Man City, we had 1 or 2 opportunities. It just seems we are creating more and more. The team is sinking more and more. They're understanding their roles more and more. And it just looks like a team that's being well drilled at practices in their ability to calmly build out from the back, break down an opposition, and go to goal. If this continues, and we add 1 or 2 guys of quality this summer, I am terrified as a Villa fan for the hope that I will have for next year. I really do believe Aston Villa will be competing at the top end of the table and hopefully in the top 7 next year. This is JP California coming at you guys with the 5 things. Those ones are repeated. Bad news, injury to Boubacar Kamara. Number 2, defensive passing accuracy is just amazing. 3, John McGinn of old. 4, Cash is money. And number 5, Unai Emery Ball. I love you guys. You guys are doing great checking out the videos. I hope this drops quickly so you guys can check it out. Give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that good stuff. Help us out. We would love to be able to fly one of our guys to England to watch a game and to give a vlog from a game. That would be huge for us. So keep supporting the channel. Keep coming at us, guys. JP California, signing off.
This is the North End. This is the North End.